What's up, guys? So I'm gonna do a little mini clip today. I don't have a ton of time before the living room is gonna be in use by other people, so I live with my guy. He's about to get home from work, so I'm not gonna be able to just like be using our whole living room for very long. So I've got this drawn on here. This is a peacock feather, and I've done this on a cutting board before, and so it's so tiny, like, just as an FYI, this is my whole hand. So like that I would normally do on something like as big as this green thing here. So it's really tiny. I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna try to use this tip. It's gonna be my pointiest tip, but there's a challenge. It's very small, yes. Two things that are a challenge. One, I don't know what kind of wood this is. It's a new type of spoon. And two, there's a lot of heat packed in that one little tip. So you have to use just the right amount of pressure for just the right amount of time. So this is like in the process of heating up. I'm thinking that I'm gonna end up needing to like stipple it. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. I've also, on the along the lines of my cow that I did, I'm doing a piggy cutting board. It's gonna be so cute. Oh yeah, this wood is like super soft. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. My wood burner's getting up to speed now. I just plugged it in. But I also wanted to talk about the difference between this tip here and this tip here. And that is purposefully bent like that. It's supposed to be bent like that. This tip is a lot easier for drawing like, I don't know, like really long lines, I guess is the best way to put it, because you can use the bent area of the tip and it's gonna make more of a line versus just a dot. Because I feel like the ones that are just a point are kind of hard to use sometimes. Plus with this one you could also use the pointed area of the curve. Anyway, so what's everybody up to today? I am literally having a decent day. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. I'm also gonna start showing you guys how I'm gonna set up. I'm doing a farmer's market booth soon, and I'm gonna show you guys how to set up a booth for the farmer's market. Well, depending on what you're doing. I'm gonna do henna tattoos. It's gonna be wonderful. I'm excited. So I've been getting my sheets ready for that and everything. I just have to get it going. I have had 0 time to myself, and then I used all my good motivational time this morning, the time that you're like, you know, it's the morning, I got lots of energy, I used all that energy to clean the house, so I couldn't do any of my art today. So I'm doing it now, but we're gonna have a house full of people soon. Everybody will get home. This is actually gonna be a lot easier than I thought. Well, no, it probably won't. These lines are tiny, and there's gonna be shapes within shapes within shapes. So I guess we'll just see how it works. I'm gonna start selling single spoons on my Etsy, which, by the way, is emberink.etsy.com. So I'm gonna start selling singles and see how they go, because I think that it's just too expensive for the sets usually, which is sort of like, it sucks, but just kind of how it goes, you know? Okay, so I've got my first leaf almost done. This wood is super weird. Okay, so my first like section of this leaf is done. So if you have a piece that's really tiny like this, just remember that your lines have to be like really skinny if you're gonna like put any detail whatsoever inside of those areas. That's what I think is gonna be my challenge, is getting these figured out to where I can actually put like the detail inside of it. But this is gonna be a cool spoon, guys. Like, it's huge. This is a massive spoon. Okay, so for example, BT dubs. It always takes me a minute to warm up when I'm recording stuff. Okay, so this is a normal spoon. This is a large, this is like how big this one is. And not to mention, if you see how thick this one is versus this one, this is a nice spoon. I'm so excited. It's a weird thing to be excited about, I know, but whatever. I'm excited anyway. So I was on Smule today. If you don't know what it is, Google it. It's great. It's a karaoke app. And I did live jam, and it was a pretty decent live jam. I mean, usually I have more people in my live jams, but I didn't get kicked out nearly as many times, so that was nice. I don't know about you guys, but work sucks. I wish that I could just not work. I mean, realistically, what I'm doing now is technically I'm working on stuff, but this feels more like fun than it does work. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make money doing this. And if you have ideas, I'm open to them. Oh, and tomorrow I'm going to be getting my India ink, or my henna ink. So I'm going to practice on myself, and I will be doing videos of my henna tattoos. I'm so excited. I don't like editing my videos, so it'll probably be like full-scale time frame, but that's just the way that I am. So otherwise, I'm gonna get going. I will be back in a minute, probably. I just have to figure out what I want to talk about today, so bye guys.